right, and welcome back to the second half fixture of this Premier Division match between the Somerset Trojans and the Southampton Rangers. Remember, Southampton Rangers have to win this game as they are fighting relegation, and Somerset Trojans can deal with a draw, but they're leading 1-0 right now, and they will be the 2014-2015 champions of the Bermuda Football Association Premier Division. So, and they're off. And right away, the Trojans are pushing forward, trying to get into the territory of the Rangers again, once again, trying to get back on the score sheet. They scored in the 38th minute off of a beautiful goal by Elton Trott to put the home side ahead, 1-0. So they've done a great job so far, and they've earned the right to be ahead right now, 1-0. But can they get another goal? They had a goal by Jesse Smith Rattery, but unfortunately the referee Holmes said that was a handball. Beautiful piece of work by him, but unfortunately he said he handed the ball earlier in his efforts to get around the keeper and convert the goal. But it was a good piece of work by Jesse Rattery, but on to Norville, the goal was called back and was a free kick. So now we're moving in on the second half, and 45 minutes away. Somerset are 45 minutes away from being the Premier Division champions. The last time they were champions were 22 years ago in 1993. So I'm sure they'll be excited up here, up in Somerset tonight, when they, or if they should win this championship. Right now, it looks like it's in their control, and Somerset Trojans can control their destiny. In 43 minutes now, they will be crowned the Premier Division champions if the game should stay the way it is. So, or even if Rangers got one goal. If they, all they need, the Somerset Trojans, all they need is a draw to be the champions, Premier Division champions. But the game is heating up, and the Trojans are looking to score, also the Rangers. So we can't count Rangers out yet. So still a lot of football left to be played. So we're going to go from here and have a good look at it. All right, now it's a goal kick by the Somerset goalkeeper, Shaquille Bean. And he gets a nice kick, and it's a beautiful, good kick past half, and pushed back by the Rangers defense. And Somerset Trojans have the ball going forward. The ball is put high in the middle of the field. Ball down nicely by the Rangers player. Rangers have the ball pushing forward. The ball's threaded, beautiful ball threaded nicely by the Rangers player. Can the player get it? To Norville, it just goes into touch. So it's going to result in a kick, throw in. Ball gets thrown aside. But to Norville. Norville. Ball goes into touch. All right. Now the Somerset Trojans again are marching out of their last third. And goalkeeper takes his time, goes to the far side for the goal kick. Goalkeeper Bean, Shaquille Bean, down on the goal for the Trojans. Gets behind it. Beautiful kick. Over the halfway line. Headed up. Somerset actually retained the ball, pushing forward. Beautiful ball down below. Deep inside the Rangers third. Ball tried to put over. That time the ball tried to put over a bit quickly, but to Norville, ball went under touch. It's going to be a goal kick for the Rangers. That time the Somerset player tried to put that ball across, but to Norville, Leo Burgess that time tried to get the ball across, but a little tight. This time Corey Richardson kicks high and long. Past the half. Rangers on the ball. The ball's there. Now the ball's coming back. And the Rangers are moving forward. Ball intercepted. Ball pushed down the line. The Trojans again on the attack. Oh, that time, get through. He gets through. Can he finish it? Ooh! He goes down in the box, but ooh, just outside. Some may argue was a penalty kick, but no, it's going to be pretty sure the ball just went under touch. It's just going to be a a corner kick for the Trojans. Yeah, not a foul and a penalty. So some of the fans getting excited, but at the end of the day, it's still in Somerset's favor. So it's going to be a corner kick for the Trojans. Play out there, gets the ball and swings the ball to Norville. Goes past the post, goes into touch, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Rangers. So Corey Richardson down there in the goal for the Rangers. Gets set to kick. He kicks the ball wide to his defender. Defender comes up the line, pushes the ball beautiful down the line. He got the ball. Somerset have the ball. The defender there. Oh, he's fouled there that time. The defender there, he's fouled. So it's going to be a free kick coming out for the Rangers. So that one there, ball struck high and low, but the ball's retained by Somerset. Somerset have the ball pushing forward. Leo Burgess has the ball in the middle to push the ball back inside. Beautiful ball inside as they push crossfield. Somerset Trojans moving forward nicely. As they're going downfield, inside. Gets inside, gets the ball across. Ooh! Yes! It's in! It's a goal. Mine! Somerset Trojans score again. It is 2-0. Beautiful piece of work again. Started by Leo Burgess. Leo Burgess set up some good work in the midfield. Pushed the ball across field. Ball was slotted nicely. A beautiful goal. Beautiful goal. And Dez Rattery finally gets his goal back. Jazz finally gets a goal that was taken away from him in the first half. So Somerset Trojans 2, Southampton Rangers 0. Beautiful piece of work. About 5 minutes in the second half? About 5 minutes in the second half, Somerset Trojans score. Jazz Rattery Smith does it again, and this time it counts. So it's 2-0. Good piece of work there in the midfield by Leo Burgess to move the ball cross pitch, cross field. Jazz moving on to the ball, comes down beautifully, converts the ball nice, past Corey Richardson in the goal. Somerset Trojans 2, Southampton Rangers 0. So Somerset Trojans move closer to the championship, and the Rangers are slowly moving closer to their relegation. So we'll see what happens here. If Rangers have any fight left in them. The Rangers defender at the time, he's down there. Oh, good effort there by the Somerset forward there, but the ball goes in the touch, throw in. Southampton Rangers throws the ball in there, coming out of the last third, moving forward. And it seems as if Somerset Trojans have the Rangers pegged in their last in their half right now. So some good things going. Rangers take a quick throw. They move quickly crossfield.
Well done, man.
And the ball again is intercepted by, oh my goodness, intercepted again by the Somerset players. Plays the ball back inside. Rangers are doing well right now to defend. Well, Rangers escaped that one, folks. Rangers escaped that one. That time I thought Somerset would have converted on that opportunity, but Rangers escaped that. Now Rangers pushing forward. That time, ooh, ball goes wide to Jesse, and he pressed that ball over the top. Yes, over the top. Unfortunately, that time Seymour didn't have control of that ball. It was a good ball that was put through, but Seymour hit that ball, and that ball to Norville goes over the top of the goal, resulting in a goal kick for the Somerset Trojans. So Rangers still have a lot of work to do if they're to get back into this game. It's some time, but they have to work very hard to get back into the game. Now the Somerset goalkeeper, Bean, takes the kick. Kick just past the halfway line, a bit low, but the ball's in Somerset possession. It's won by the Rangers. Ooh, that time the Rangers players push. Ooh, and the referee whistles. Stan Holmes comes over to the player. And Holmes looked like he's going to administer a card somewhere. Yes, he administered a card to the Somerset Trojan player. A little excessive force that time. So now it's going to be a free kick coming out of the back by the Southampton Rangers as they push forward. So Rangers is trying to hang on or trying to do some work. And number 6 there for the Rangers is going to take the free kick coming out of the back. Mr. Birch for the Rangers is going to take the free kick coming out of the back. McQuinn Birch is going to take the kick for. Ball comes out, push the ball forward. It's a nice ball thread. Can he get on the end of it? All right, and the Somerset goalkeeper down below. The ball goes into touch, and it results in another goal kick. So being down in the Somerset goal has worked, but not a whole lot of work. Doing his job and gets a nice kick just past the half, pushing forward. Somerset had that ball. Now the Rangers are coming back with the ball. Rangers are pushing forward. Rangers are past midfield, still have the ball, pushing forward. That's intercepted by Trojans. Somerset's got the ball again, pushing forward. Good try that time, but he couldn't quite get the ball to his player up front there, who made a nice run for him, but he just couldn't deliver the ball. So now, again, the Rangers had the ball pushing forward. Ball pushed wide again to Seymour, but Seymour is whistled offside. So it's going to be free kick coming out. Jesse Seymour on the far side is whistled.
Take your time. Deal, come slow down. Deal.
It's whistled offside there. So now Shaquille, being the goalkeeper, steps up to take the free kick here, for the offside free kick for the Somerset Trojans. So now my guess is I'm sure he's going to lift this ball high behind the defense, because he's pulled himself out of the goal to take the free kick. So this ball has to be high. Right, so the ball is high, down inside. The ball is nudged on, and it actually ends up inside the box into the hands of Corey Richardson in the goal for Rangers. He beautifully kicks the ball high, right back downfield. And the ball is defended. And Somerset has the ball coming forward again. Ball pushed through. Southampton Rangers player under pressure, he delivers. Now Somerset has the ball pushing forward. Somerset plays conservative that time, drops the ball back to his teammate, and the ball's wide again. And he's pushing forward, and he puts the ball cross field. Beautiful ball cross field. But he puts it down right in control of the Rangers player. So that was a good cross there by the Somerset player, but to no avail. It was intercepted. So, but now on the far side, the ball goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in again for the Somerset Trojans. Trojans take a quick throw, get the ball, and can he get the ball across and over? It's under pressure by the Rangers players again. So now Somerset have so okay, now the Rangers down there had the ball. Coming out of there. So Rangers come out there, play out of the back, and have the ball pushing forward. Ball's played long. Again, so now we've got about 10 minutes, 15 minutes gone in the match, and in the second half, about 10 minutes gone in the second half, and Somerset Trojans 2, Southampton Rangers 0. So Somerset is on their way, about 35 minutes away from being the Premier Division champions for the 2014-2015 Bermuda Football Association Premier Division. So let's see what happens. Right now the game is getting a bit tense, and Somerset is actually going to make a substitute. Number 6 is getting ready to come on the field for the Somerset Trojans. Yes. Number 6 is Justin Corday. Justin Corday is getting ready to come on the field for Somerset. Somerset's going to make their first substitute. And a player right now, wow. What's happening there? Wow, one of the Rangers players gets a red card right before Somerset make their substitution. Sorry? Wow, Gennaro Tucker gets the red card for Rangers, and he is actually off the field, and the Rangers are reduced to 10 men. Gennaro Tucker has been sent off the pitch. So, and Tracy Adams, the linesman, he's checking the substitute that's ready to come on the field, coming in, and he's had a pretty good season as well, young Justin. So hopefully he can be a part of this game tonight. He comes on the field, and yes, and Leo Burgess comes over there to congratulate Justin for coming into the match. So yes, definitely. So we'll see who actually is going to come off the field for Somerset. But Leo Burgess was there just congratulating Justin for getting ready to come on the field. Yes. So yes, Holmes has stopped the play momentarily to see what's actually going on, but it's known for sure he has definitely sent Gennaro Tucker off the pitch. So Gennaro Tucker has been sent off the pitch for the Rangers. The Rangers player has been sent off. So and momentarily Justin Corday is coming on the field for Malachi Jones, is it? Yeah. Yeah, so good substitute. Justin's earned his keep, done a good job all season for Somerset, and it's good to see him in the lineup. And Malachi Jones has come up the field, and young Justin Corday will enter the pitch and take his place up top. Malachi Jones had a good season thus far for the Rangers, for the Trojans, that is. He's done a good job, and he's replaced by young Justin Corday. So Justin Corday is in the lineup now for the Somerset Trojans, and maybe he can add to their tally as they push forward against the Rangers. Okay, too bad that time. They're now, but can the Rangers bounce back? They have a 2-0 deficit with about 40 minutes of play left, or maybe 35 minutes of play left in this match. Can the Rangers do something to get level with the Trojans? The Trojans only need a draw to be the champions. So, but can the Trojans add to their tally? They have 2 goals already. Rangers are coming, pushing forward. The ball slipped down through. Oh, there you go. Leo Burgess showed for the ball. He has the ball now at his feet. Leo plays the ball back. The ball is pushed forward nicely to the Trojans winger there, and he plays the ball back inside. Beautiful piece of work by Trojans right now. Back to Leo. Leo loses the ball. Rangers get the ball moving forward. And Rangers push the ball forward back in the last third of the Trojans as they're marching downfield. Rangers trying to get something working there. And Trojans actually cleared that ball out of the defense. And the Trojans again moving forward. Beautiful. He's on the ball, pushing the ball wide, doing some good work outside here. Good ball crossfield. Ball's inside, gets inside. Can he get a shot? Ooh. Unlucky. Good after that. Now that was a good piece of work that time by the Trojans, using the width of the pitch, going forward as a team. Look beautiful as a unit going forward. But to no avail, the ball goes into touch, and it's going to result in, again, a corner kick for the Somerset Trojans down here. So we're about a half hour away from Somerset Trojans being crowned the Premier Division Championships of 2014-2015. Tonight they're having a good showing. They lead the Southampton Rangers 2-0. A goal coming from, in the 30th minute, from Elton Trott, and then a goal in the second half coming from Jazz Reddery, and that put the Trojans up 2-0. And right now, Trojans are knocking on the door of the Rangers, pushing forward. Oh, that time the ball was left by the Somerset player pushing forward. Yes, and Somerset still have the ball again, pushing forward. The ball spread wide. Ball's dropped back again. Somerset playing the better football right now. Oh, and that ball again, unfortunately, goes into touch, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Rangers. So Somerset living up to their billing tonight. It's 2-0 Somerset Trojan, and they have about a good 25 minutes left, and they can be, and they will be, the champions. So, and it's been 22 years since Somerset Trojans were the champions in 1993. So this would be a welcome, a good thing for them tonight to retain this trophy after years of prominence in football in Bermuda. So,
Harrison Brother Simons.
yes.
Honking.
In the last third, Rangers are down here pressing, trying to get something going here. Ball goes over the top. All right, and the ball goes out. So it's going to be a corner kick, looks like, for the Rangers. So can the Rangers get a goal too? It only takes a goal to change things, but Somerset look like they're doing a good job down here. Shaquille being in the goals has been doing a good job all night. Hasn't had much work, but he's done his job. He's done his job. So that one there, unfortunately.
What's your short dash? You guys have got 10 men.
So now, yep, that's right. The Rangers subsequently have been reduced to 10 men. Gennaro Tucker was sent off a few minutes ago. So now, can the Rangers try to bounce back? Yes, here the Trojans go. Trojans go. He's pushing forward all by himself. He's inside the box. Can he finish? Oh, no.
Big one again.
Good piece of work that time. Good piece of work that time. Good piece of work. My. Good piece of work. Good piece of work by, who's that?
Justin Corday.
Yes, that was a good piece of work by Justin Corday. A good about 20, 25, 30 yards. Justin Corday done an excellent job. Excellent piece of work to get downfield to give his team the advantage, but just couldn't finish. Good piece of work by Justin Corday, who just came on the pitch and was very fresh. So free kick for the Rangers now. Yes, free kick for the Rangers. Just at the half, Rangers have a free kick. They're moving forward. They're bringing the ball back. Yes, Holmes brings the ball back. The ball was never stopped. And the free kick is actually in their half, in the Rangers half. Right now, Rangers is making a substitute. Number 11 for the Rangers is coming on the pitch. Yes. Number 11 is Ezekiel Stoneham. It's coming on for Birch. Him and Birch as well is coming on. 11 and 14. Ezekiel Stoneham's coming on, and number 14 for the Rangers as well is coming on the pitch. So 2 substitutes coming on for the Rangers. So let's see if these two players can. Number 14, yes. Shannon Birchall is coming on the field, as well as Ezekiel Stoneham. They're coming on. Birchall has yet to come on the field. Still waiting patiently over here, Birchall. Shannon Birchall to come on. Shannon Birchall is actually entering the pitch now. He comes on the field. So 2 Rangers fresh players have come on since they've been reduced to 10 men. So maybe they can give the Rangers a boost in this last half-hour play, so to speak. Let's see what's happening here. So, unofficially, about a half hour away, and the Somerset Trojans will be crowned the Premier Division champions as they lead this game tonight here at Main Road, Somerset. The score: Somerset Trojans 2, Southampton Rangers 0. Goals coming from in the 30th minute from Elton Trutt, and then in the second half, goal coming from Jazz Reddery. A beautiful goal. So now they're ahead 2-0, and still knocking on the door of the Rangers. That ball goes all the way back to the Rangers keeper, Corey Richardson. He quickly delivers that ball wide to the winger there, and the Rangers have a little edge pushing forward. The ball's intercepted by Somerset Trojans. Trojans are pushing forward again. Good work. Leo Bridges is pushing down deep, and he actually has the ball. Still. And the ball is pushed over across the side. Ooh, good effort that time, unfortunately. Wow, good piece of work that time. But the ball goes into touch, and it's going to be a goal kick, and Corey Richardson rushes to take the goal kick for Rangers, push the ball out, and hits his Rangers player. Beautiful ball to his Rangers player, who drops the ball back to his defender. He looks up, and the ball's threaded again, but intercepted by Somerset Trojans. Rangers have the ball again. Past the half, pushing forward. And the ball's played through nicely. Intercepted again by Somerset. Somerset have the ball. Ooh, that time the Somerset player is hit, but he gives the advantage to the referee. And the ball's pushed. Oh, that one was pushed a little bit too far, and the ball goes into the hands of Rangers goalkeeper Corey Richardson. He delivers the ball wide to his defender. And the ball again. The defender does well at that time for the Rangers to keep the Somerset Trojans player off. And he does a good job. And number 12 there, Tankett there. Miguel Tankett does a good job in the defense for Rangers. Does a good job. But now it's going to be ball thrown in. Somerset player throws it back. Ball goes back to the defender. He gets it inside. Ooh, Somerset still have the ball. Rangers take the ball off his foot. Rangers player. And to Norville, the ball goes deep and it goes into touch. Going to result in a goal kick for the Somerset Trojans. Again, the score: Somerset Trojans 2, Southampton Rangers 0. After about 64 minutes or so of play, Somerset look destined to become the champions of the Premier Division. They look destined. Playing a strong game. They made one substitute. Malachi Jones came off the field, and the young Justin Corday came on the field, doing a very good job out there thus far, as one of the fresh players. Southampton Rangers have been reduced to 10 players. Gennaro Tucker was sent off the pitch, but Southampton Rangers are pushing forward. But to Norville, that one's cleared high by the Somerset defense. Somerset still have the ball again, pushing forward again. Good piece of work down the line that time. And the ball's played back inside. Oh, the 1-2 wasn't on that time, but it's a good effort, good thought. And Rangers have the ball coming out of their half, pushing forward. And the Rangers are doing the stop. Intercepted again by Somerset. Somerset look creative moving forward. The ball spread over the top. Yes, can he finish? Oh, a good shot there by the Somerset striker. Beautiful save by Corey Richardson in the Rangers goal. Beautiful save. Beautiful volley by the forward there, and a beautiful save by the keeper. Good piece of goalkeeping that time by Corey Richardson for the Southampton Rangers in the goal there, and a good strike by the Somerset forward there that time, and a good piece of work over the top. Some good ball possession, good playing by Somerset right now. So Somerset playing some good football as the game gets older. So as they're getting closer to that pinnacle point of winning, Somerset are playing much better football, using the space, using the width of the field, and a lot of that can be attributed to the substitution and the addition of young Justin Corday coming on the pitch. He's having his teammates play a lot of good football. He's added to the game as he's come on the field. So Somerset's doing a great job thus far. And it looks like they're going to go out in a blaze of glory tonight. And they may even get another goal or two. Who knows? But Rangers are still fighting. They're hanging on. They don't seem to be threatening a threat to the Somerset goal. Shaquille Bean down in the Somerset goal is doing a good job. Somerset's making another substitute right now. So we've got a substitute coming off. Substitute coming off the field was Leo Burgess. Leo Burgess came off, and who? Taj Wade's on the field for Leo. Leo's done his job tonight. He's helped Somerset Trojans secure his victory here tonight. I pretty much believe so. So Burgess comes off, and the youngster gets on the field. Another youngster gets on the field for the Somerset Trojans, and hopefully these guys, by the way that these substitutes have been playing for Somerset, it looks like they may even put another goal in. I'm very impressed with the play of young Justin Corday, just coming on the pitch, doing a lot of good stuff, simple stuff, playing very smart. He's a smart player, playing very smart. Justin Corday can only add to this team. So at the end of the day, yet to come, we may see him on the score sheet. So we'd like to thank that. All right, so now the game can resume. And as I pointed out, the Trojans are leading 2-0 over the Southampton Rangers. And we're getting now deep into the second half of this fixture. And time is definitely running out for the Rangers. The Rangers are on the attack. By that time, that ball comes through and goes into the hands or to the feet of Shaquille Bean in the goal. He gets the ball, and a beautiful kick, not the greatest kick, down middle past half, but Somerset still have the ball moving forward. Good control. At that time, intercepted by the Rangers players. Rangers are pushing forward, doing the best again. Intercepted by Somerset, ball into touch, and it's going to be a Rangers throw-in. The fullback number 12 will throw the ball in for the Rangers and see what they can actually come up with. Let's tank it there. Goes the ball in, and the ball's pushed forward now. Tank it on the ball for Rangers. Gets the ball, and that ball's quickly cleared by the Somerset player. And the ball's back into the middle of the pitch to the Rangers defense. Rangers again pushing forward. The ball's hit high up top, and then again it comes back again to the same defender. He has the ball again pushing forward. Rangers get through. And that ball's intercepted by the Somerset defense. Here's Somerset Trojans come again with the advantage with the sprint man. Ball pushed through nicely. Can he score the ball? Gets the ball inside. And it's goal number 3. It's goal number 3. Beautiful work. Beautiful work by Somerset Trojans. Goal number 3. Somerset Trojans 3. Southampton Rangers 0. Jazz Reddery Smith scores another goal. My. Good piece of work. Good off the ball running by Jazz Reddery Smith. He scores his second goal of the night. Actually his third, but the second one that counts. He's done a beautiful job. Ran beautiful off the ball. That ball was threaded. That ball was threaded nicely by one of the Somerset midfielders. And Jazz Reddery ran onto it nicely and converted that ball past Corey Richardson, who had no chance. He had no chance. So Somerset Trojans 3, Southampton Rangers 0. Wow, it gets deeper and deeper for the Rangers. It's going to take a lot for the Rangers to come back tonight. A real lot. It's almost going to take a miracle for the Rangers to get back in this fixture tonight. And as I said earlier, Somerset Trojans don't look like they're finished scoring yet. They may even get one more opportunity to score. The Rangers right now look a bit depleted, unfortunately, and like I said, they were reduced to 10 players. General Tucker was sent off the pitch. So can they just finish the game as a unit? I guess that's going to be their job in consolation, because I don't think they're going to come back from the 3-0 deficit that they have right now at Somerset. And Somerset Trojans have the ball again on the move, pushing forward. That time the ball is played back, and that time the defender puts the ball back out, and Somerset again have possession of the ball. Somerset have the ball again. The ball is pushed wide again, but that time the ball is pushed a little bit too high, and it's cleared by the Rangers defense. Somerset again on the ball, have the ball inside the Rangers half. Ball is pushed forward. The substitute just came out, gives a nice 1-2. Can he get it back? He gets it back deep in the third. Can he get the ball over? Does a good piece of work. Good piece of work by the sub there. Gets the ball over. Ooh, unfortunate. And Rangers have the ball coming out. And that was a good piece of work by the substitute for the the substitute for the Somerset team. Yes, good piece of work that time. Yep, good piece of work. Taj that time did a great piece of work for Somerset going down inside there. Yep. Taj Wade that time doing a good piece of work down there on the outside in the last third for Somerset Trojans. Got that ball over, but to no avail. Good piece of work. Now Somerset have a few more minutes left. Unofficially about 15 minutes. Somerset Trojans have the ball. The ball's wide again to Taj Wade. Taj Wade has the ball wide again. Can Taj do something? He plays the ball inside. Nice 1-2. Ooh, it's cut out that time by the Rangers defender. Good effort by Taj Wade that time. Somerset have the ball again, pushing forward. Ball gets the ball. Ooh, that time he gets a shot. That time just outside. just wide. The Somerset player at that time. And Stubble that time for Somerset has an opportunity to score, but the touch just wide. Corey Richardson with the goal kick for Rangers. Push the ball up just past midfield. Rangers get the ball and they push forward a bit. Ball's cleared by the Rangers defender, Somerset defender rather. And Rangers have the ball pushing forward again. The ball's going wide here. Rangers, that ball's deep. The Rangers player overlapping.
Well done, Jen.
And the ball's intercepted by the Rangers defender. That ball goes just off the boot of Taj Wade. He couldn't get that one. It's going to be a throw-in for the Rangers now down here. And Brutcher goes to throw, but no, he's the other fella. And a substitute there. There you go. Somerset make another substitute.
Out in track for the ball, Joe.
Joe comes on for Elton Trott. Joe comes on the pitch for Elton Trott. Elton Trott has a good game, and young Joe comes on the pitch for Somerset. Mackay Joe comes on for Somerset, replacing Elton Trott. And Trott had a good game for the Trojans tonight. And Somerset made their third and final substitute. So they're out of subs, but some of the players had an opportunity to get on the pitch tonight. So that's a good thing. Coach Denver Seymour has used all the subs in his fixtures, giving them the opportunity to get on the field. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So the Rangers now, with a few minutes left in the match, we'll try that free kick. Unfortunately, it's over the goal, and it's going to result in a goal kick for the Somerset Trojans. Somerset Trojans 3, Southampton Rangers 0. Goals coming from Elton Trott in the 38th minute, and in the second half, 2 goals coming from Jazz Rattery Smith. So, wow, he's done a good job tonight for the Somerset Trojans, and must make mention to the subs. Trey Woods come on the field, and also Justin Corday has added some spark to the Somerset attack, and they're still attacking. And here's Trey again on the right, gets the ball. That time he plays back into the defender. Ooh, that's a tough one inside there. Ooh, it looks like a player might have got hit that time by the Rangers defender. It's going to result in a free kick for the Somerset Trojans, moving into the Rangers goal. So let's see what we can do with this. Ball's played quickly, and the ball's Somerset switch fields nicely to the other side, and working their way around the other side. The ball is moving nicely. They've been moving the ball pretty well. Ooh, unfortunately that one was intercepted by the Rangers, and the Rangers coming out.
Switch the play.
Somerset have the ball, yes, and they do switch fields again. The ball's back over here to Trey. Trey's got the ball. He drops the ball back inside, and he goes and he continues to stay wide. Yes, and the ball comes outside. Should come back outside too. Ooh, the ball goes inside. Somerset Trojans have the ball deep in the Rangers third, and the ball goes into touch. So let's see what's going to result down here. Throw in for the Trojans. As I mentioned earlier, it's time enough for them to get another goal. The way they're attacking, they're attacking, and they're taking full advantage of the extra man. Ballstone and Somerset have the ball deep in the last third of the Rangers. And the ball goes into touch. A Trojans throw again. So the ball gets thrown in. A quick short throw. They have the ball. Ball's played inside again. Somerset still have the ball. Can they get the ball over to the middle where it's threatening? Rangers kept him outside. Rangers did a good job to secure that ball away from him. Moving forward. Ball's played at time and it goes into touch. Rangers throw in. Yes, there you go. Somerset have the ball again, pushing forward. Player, can he get around? Can Trey get around him? Trey's got the ball. Ooh! And that time Trey is brought down.
Josh?
Yes. That time moving forward. Wow. That time Wade, that time was taken down. It seems to be a little shaken up, but he's back on his feet, which is a good thing. Doing some good stuff up wide here for the Trojans. Now, Trojans have seemed to slacked off a little bit, but to no avail. The Rangers haven't capitalized on that. Like I said, they're a man short, so right now it looks like the Rangers are just trying to survive this contest here tonight. Get down, ooh, good try inside. Offside called. Offside called by assistant referee Tracy Adams. So to no avail that time, the Trojans didn't sneak in there. Now the field has opened up tremendously. Somerset Trojans are running at the Rangers at will. Corey Richardson that time comes and collects. They kick the ball. Oh. Yep. Rangers has the ball. Whoop. Rangers have the ball. They have a crack at goal, but to no avail. It goes wider than that, and Bean just guys that wide. And now it's going to be
Is it right words?
That's cool. That's cool.
It's going to be a corner kick down there for the Rangers.
Preseason training is going to be extra hard.
So in consolation, can Rangers get a goal tonight, or will the Trojans shut them out completely? So we'll see. Can the Rangers at least score a consolation goal tonight, or will the Somerset Trojans win this league in fine fashion with this spray of goals? They have 3 so far, and the fans are looking for another goal out of Somerset Trojans. So we'll see what happens. Over the past several seasons, Southampton Rangers have survived the drop, have escaped many times, but this year the fate may be against them. They may go down to division, be relegated to the first division, but we shall see. But Maurice White and his men over the years have done a decent job of staying up. I think this is Coach White's second year at the helm at Southampton Rangers, but they look destined to go down, unfortunately. But that's always a good thing for teams to rebuild and then come back up. So hopefully this won't be the end of them, but we'll see them again in future. So it'd be good to see the Rangers just finish this match out tonight in fair competition. So without any injuries or anything that's going on. Because at this point it's going to be very hard for the Rangers to actually beat the Trojans. Trojans on the attack, pushing forward. Ball going forward, ball shot. Ooh, and that ball goes wide. Ball goes wide. And all the Rangers keeper, Corey Richardson, can do is just have a look at it as the ball went wide. Now it's a free kick, a goal kick rather, by Richardson. Richardson kicks. Ooh, the ball bounces in his half. Not a good kick, but it helps him to get out. It helps him to get out. Ball comes across. All right, yes, a few minutes away, and Somerset Trojans will be the 2014-15 Bermuda Football Association Premier Division champions. A few minutes away from that celebration. The last time that honor was bestowed upon Somerset Cricket Club was 23 years ago, 1993. Wow. But so they're back at the helm, and they will be crowned champions within the next few minutes. So kudos to Dennis Seymour and his men, and Coach Seymour, who took over the Trojans last year, I believe. It's in his second year head coach, has done a tremendous job. So, full first year, really.
Third year.
It's his third year? Oh, his third year. I'm sorry, his third year. So, kudos to him. He's done a great job within a short period of time, and hopefully they will move on. They just missed the FA Cup. Somerset did a good job, but unfortunately didn't make it there. But otherwise, they've had a very good season, Somerset Trojans. So now they're pressing forward. An opportunity to score again. Can they finish with a fourth goal? We'll see. The ball's inside the box, playing across to Somerset players. The ball's pushed back out. Somerset still have the ball pushing forward. The ball's pushed wide again. Player overlapping. He gets the ball deep. Can he get the ball over? And Somerset Trojan right now are possessing the football. He tries to go over the top of the defender, but doesn't get over, and Rangers intercept, and the Rangers come out of their last third of the field. Somerset again retain the ball again. Ball back up top. Somerset Trojans have the ball. Ooh, a little bit of pressure from the Rangers. The ball is out. Somerset have the ball again. Pushing for a beautiful ball inside. And that time the player up front gives the ball right to the Rangers defender. So Somerset have the ball pushing forward. The players look very relaxed, as if this game is won, and rightfully so. Rangers, there's no way the Rangers can actually come back and win this match right now. So they're a bit relaxed and moving a bit freely playing. Unofficially, it's a few minutes left in this fixture. I don't know if how much stoppage time the referee has on his clock, because it was a few minutes where the game was actually stopped. So it might be a few minutes of stoppage time. So, but it's destined, folks. Somerset Trojans will be the 2014-2015 Bermuda Football Association Premier Division champions any moment now. Any moment. Here in Somerset, Bermuda Main Road, Somerset, Bermuda tonight. A night where the fans came out to congratulate them, and the fans are getting that feeling now of that the time is close for them to raise that Covenant League trophy. So it's getting close. The ball's crossed inside, but again, to no avail. The ball goes into touch. It's going to result in a goal kick by the Somerset Trojans. And Shaquille, being the goalkeeper, he's getting ready to take a goal kick, maybe the last one. Goal kick, ball goes up, and that's it, folks. That's it. That's it. Somerset Trojans are the Bermuda Football Association 2014-2015 Premier League Division champions. Beautiful. They won it in fine fashion tonight in front of their home stands with a beautiful, convincing 3-0 victory over the Southampton Rangers. Goals coming from Elton Trott and 2 goals coming from Jazz Reddery Smith. They won it in fine fashion for them. No fans could ask for a better way to win the trophy. Convincing 3-0 at home, shutting the Rangers out. Rangers, unfortunately, may face relegation after this performance tonight, but Somerset tonight are the champions. Congratulations to Coach Seymour and the Somerset Trojans for being the champions. Right now, the players are on the field being congratulated by the Somerset team, the Somerset coach, and the Somerset officials. Somerset Trojans have done a beautiful job. Again, Mr. Mabry and company, congratulations. You guys are the Premier Division champions. Congratulations to Somerset Trojans, the 2014-2015 Bermuda Football Association's Premier Division champions, league champions. Wow, what a beautiful run by them. At Christmas time, things didn't look so great for Somerset Trojans. In the second half, Somerset played well. We're consistent. And that's what happens. The team that plays the most consistent ends up winning the league. And Somerset in the second half of the season were that most consistent team. Better than Denny Town, better than the Cougars, better than Pembroke Hamden Club. The team that ended up on top and winning it all are the Somerset Trojans. So Somerset Trojans are the 2014-2015 league champions. Congratulations in order for the Somerset Trojans. Again, in the game tonight, goals coming from Elton Trott in the 38th minute, and 2 goals coming from Jazz Reddery in the second half to give the Trojans a convincing victory over their South Shore neighbors to Southampton Rangers. So Rangers will go down in defeat tonight, 3-0, and that only adds to the Rangers' relegation woes. So, and they had a player, Gennaro Tucker, number 10, sent off the field at the beginning of the second half, and they were reduced to 10 men. And they brought 2 fresh players on, so it was good. And Somerset Trojans actually brought on young Justin Corday, who did a beautiful job out there, and also Trey Wade. They came and actually added to the defense, irregardless of Rangers being reduced to 10 men. These 2 young players came on the field and picked up the game for Somerset. Gave Somerset Trojans more space, more room with their fresh legs on the field, opened up the field for them, and Somerset were able to move the ball beautiful during the second half and do some really good things. And the veterans came up the field tonight, Elton Trott and Leo Burgess, who have played a consistent role in Somerset being successful this season. They have had a stellar season, and I would definitely have to say that Somerset Trojans coach Denver Seymour Jr. Should be manager of the year. Definitely, he has to be coach of the year for the fine work that he's done with the teams that he's had, fighting through injuries with certain team players early on in the season, and making no excuses, but putting his head down and getting the players ready to play. So Somerset Trojans done a tremendous job, and you can't take that away from them, folks. Somerset Trojans are, again, the 2014-2015 Premier Division BFA champions, and they did it in a fine fashion tonight here in Somerset, winning 3-0 in front of their home fans. And in a few minutes, they will receive their league trophy from the BFA officials. So momentarily, we're just waiting for that to happen, and hopefully we can see that presentation by the Bermuda Football Association official. Hopefully the president or the secretary of the Bermuda Football Association will present this trophy. The trophy is actually down in front, and right now we see Mr. Musselman, the president of the Bermuda Football Association, downstairs ready to present the trophy to the Somerset team and congratulate them on their fine win here tonight, and on them on being the champions. So wow, this is a great moment. Like I said, the last time Somerset won the league was in 1993, 22 years ago. So this is a special night again in Somerset, Bermuda, Main Road, Somerset, for the Somerset Trojans football team. Maybe they'll be returning, revisiting their Silver City days. This is just a start. This season they won the league championship, and they rightfully so deserved it. They're the only team that were consistent, more consistent in the second half of the season. So Somerset Trojans in a minute will be presented the Bermuda Football Association Premier Division trophy by the president of the Bermuda Football Association, Mr. Larry Musselman. So as we wait, the players and fans are getting pictures taken, good memorabilia for down the road later on. The coach and the players getting showered with champagne, so that's a good feeling. And again, we say well done to the Somerset Trojans in their efforts and to become the champions. It wasn't an easy road in the first half of the season. At Christmas time, it might have looked, well, not bleak, but might have looked a bit amber about them actually winning the title, but they have persevered and come through and won this championship here. So they've done it in a fine fashion, like I said tonight. So Somerset Trojans definitely deserve this trophy that they're getting tonight. They've done a good job. So at the end of the day, in a few minutes, we're just waiting, for the president of the Bermuda Football Association, Mr. Larry Musselman, and right now he's in process of presenting the trophy, the league trophy, to Somerset captain and the Somerset team. So Mr. Musselman has the trophy here, and he's getting ready to pass the trophy on. And in a few moments, folks, that trophy, that Covenant League trophy, will be in the hands of the Somerset Cricket Club, and it will remain in Main Road, Somerset, for a whole year. So until next year, and who knows, it may be there again next year. So, but we will know for sure where that cup is for the next fiscal year. It will be here in Somerset, Bermuda, Main Road, Somerset, in their trophy case. So kudos to the Somerset Trojans for winning this trophy. As Larry Musselin gives his little speech. He's getting ready to present this trophy to the Somerset Trojans, and this is a delightful moment to see, because the players, you come out all season and you work hard, you go through training, and some days you play, some days you don't, and some days you could be disappointed as a player. But tonight, I'm sure every Somerset player here tonight, and even the ones that didn't actually make Coach Seymour's squad, are very proud of the team here in Somerset tonight, because the Trojans have done a tremendous job tonight, and they're only adding to the skill set of the programs that they have in place in Somerset, their youth programs and all that good stuff. And so Somerset Trojans have the cup, and they are the 2014-2015 champions. And as they're being congratulated by President Musson from the BFA, he's down there giving his congratulations to the players, and rightfully so. So again, congratulations to the Somerset Trojans for being the 2014-2015 Bermuda Football Association Premier Division champions of champions, if you wish. The league title winners, and like I said, they're coming off of a good season, just missing the FA Cup final. So I think they've had a very consistent season, and they've played well. So congratulations to the Somerset Trojans in their efforts this past season. They've done a tremendous job, and like I said, we should be looking, and they should be looking for honors for their coach too. And I believe Denver Seymour Jr. should become the coach of the year. He's done an excellent job with these young players, and like I said, and to see young players such as Justin Corday, Trey Wade coming in to the team and being a part of Somerset in the future. Somerset has a great future. If they can build on this team, they have a great future, and can, and once again, return to those prominent days of Silver City. So here tonight, the final match of the Bermuda Football Association 2014-2015 season. Somerset Trojans 3, the Southampton Rangers 0. Southampton Rangers, I believe, will be relegated to Division 1 after years of hanging in there, hanging on. They just couldn't hold on any longer. So, and actually, the Rangers have done a good job without having a youth program in place for many seasons. So, at some point, that had to end because when you just have the players year in and year out at the senior level, you don't have a junior program that can work against you. And in this case, I think it may have worked against the Rangers. But Somerset is alive and kicking. They have a great youth program, doing a lot of good things. One of the coaches have come back to help out in Somerset. Mr. Dennis Brown is back home in Somerset after being at the Devonshire Cougars and winning the Triple Crown champion with them. He's back in Somerset, and now the players are down on the field and celebrating with the cup, and they're raising the cup. Beautiful sight to see here at Somerset tonight. A very beautiful sight to see Somerset players lifting that coveted trophy. They are the league champions. In 2014-2015, Somerset Trojans are the league champions. You can't take that away, Bermuda. And they rightfully so deserve it. And they're spraying each other with champagne and all that good stuff. And again, finally, congratulations to the Somerset Trojans for a fine season, a well done year of football here in Somerset. And good luck to Somerset Trojans in the future. I'm your host, Mark Borg-Jennings, and thank you for joining us tonight here in Somerset, Main Road, Somerset, in this fixture. Somerset Trojans 3, Southampton Rangers 0. Good night.